What's going on, everyone? This your boy RobeezyLnP, always making things easy. Man, I haven't done a commentary in so long. I've been away at college for the past few months, and I'm going back in about another week or so to do a summer class. But while I have the time, I decided to do this commentary explaining my thoughts and impressions on Splatoon and the global test fire beta. Now, I've already been through the first session of the test fire, and I really did enjoy it. And the second part, well, you can say they kind of misfired in this test fire beta because the servers kind of quit for like 45 minutes, which was really sad. But luckily, they allowed an extra hour, so that way we could have at least some more playing time, which was good. So going into this, all we had to play was Turf War, which I don't mind because I like Turf War. It's a very good objective game mode. It's just you're gonna have to deal with people that either don't know what the hell they're doing, or they really don't know exactly where to go, even though it's kind of obvious because you're spraying paint everywhere, and that's kind of the objective of the game. You gotta spray paint everywhere in places either where it hasn't been covered in paint yet or over the opposing team's paint. And it gets pretty crazy really quickly. Now, there's also kind of a strict time limit in my opinion. I wish it was double, because usually they give us like, what, 3 minutes? Ugh. I'd rather have 6, because I like going on long matches, but hopefully they have some kind of marathon mode where it'd be like double time or something, which I would like, because I like longer matches. But these quick ones aren't too bad. They're not game-breaking for me, you know? And mainly the weapons I was using was Splattershot Junior and the regular Splattershot. I'm not even going to try the roller. Not really feeling that. No roller boys here. I'm not really feeling the Splat Charger either, just because, I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. But I do like the viability of the Splattershot and the Junior version. I mainly play the Junior version here, just because I really like it. It reminds me of SMG, which I usually run anyway. So, going on to the maps I was playing on, this one's my favorite map right here. I really like this map in particular. The one where it looks like it's on Rico Harbor or something, I really don't like that map. I don't know, it just doesn't really appeal to me that much. So I prefer the warehouse as opposed to I guess the docks, I guess we can say. So, of course, to pick up a victory here, and doing very well my first time. And here's the second game on the other map. And somehow on the last few times I was playing this, I kept getting this map, and I was sick of it already. Like, get me back to the warehouse, please, you know? But I also wanted to talk about some of the, unfortunately I have to say, numerous missteps with this game so far. Like, I was reading somewhere, one of my friends had posted this saying that you can't change weapons when you're during respawn, which you can do in many other games in the shooter genre. Not only that, but the developers said they were inspired by those games in the shooter genre, which, like, I don't know, if you were really that inspired, maybe you would actually add some of the details that were standard on those shooters. And we'll get to some of those details, like, for instance, voice chat. Now, this was a hot button issue back when this first was confirmed that there would be no voice chat. Now, unfortunately, I was busy during college when that news broke, so I couldn't really give my comments on it. But, of course, I share the same sentiments on the majority of people that say we definitely need voice chat in this game. Like, there's really no excuse not to have voice chat. And for each excuse the opposing side brings up, we have all sorts of solutions to counter that, you know. And I won't get too much into them because they've been beaten to a dead horse at this point already. But you get the idea. Like, we need voice chat in this game. And hopefully, during the first few months this game is actually out, maybe they'll start to realize and maybe they'll patch it in at some point. I'm not expecting them to, but it's a wishful thinking. Now, what did surprise me was you can't play Pro Controller. You can't use it on single player, which that's kind of messed up. I don't mind using the gamepad, which, by the way, the gamepad is the only way you can play on this global test fire beta mode. You only use the gamepad, and it's very intuitive for what it does. I appreciate that, but I'd rather still play with Pro Controller, just because it's Pro Controller. It's more comfortable in my hand as opposed to playing on the gamepad, trying to move it, and, you know, having to move using the gyroscopic motion. Which is fine, it's intuitive, like I said, but I'd still rather use the Pro Controller. But going on to other missteps, you see, we don't really have a party system like normal shooters do. Even Call of Duty on the Wii U has a lobby system that you can invite friends, they join your lobby, then you guys join in to a lobby, whether it be a turf war lobby, team deathmatch lobby, whatever. You know, those are good. That's a good thing to have, but apparently it's going to be coming out in August. It's going to be coming out in August in an update, along with many other things. Like, even they forgot this too. It was no, you won't be able to do custom matchmaking or have any options to do that until August. Which, again, that should be standard, but they don't have it at launch. And also, they're planning to release weekly DLC, although it's free. Even though it's free, they're still releasing it weekly, which, again, begs the question, is this game actually finished? It is meeting the target date, no question about that. But, just to let everyone know, I'm not going to be buying it on March 31st. May 31st. I'm not going to be buying it on May 31st, because it's not worth $60 to me at this point. It's really not. When will it be worth $60? In August. After the update drops, to add in the custom matchmaking lobbies, add in all those options, and then also add parties, so that way you can gather people together, gather your friends, then go into a match. You know, unfortunately we have to wait till August to get those, which I'm fine with. I don't mind waiting. I've got a backlog of games anyway, plus I have summer class to take care of, so I'm good. But for the rest of these people, I mean, have fun, I guess, or try to. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things not going well for Splatoon right now, but the concepts and the ideas that are put forth are really good. Like, let's give these developers some credit. These guys, like, are really making a splash, no pun intended, in the shooter genre by just having these different kinds of game modes and different ways of moving around, and all these different types of weapons and sub-weapons and special attacks you can do. Like, special attacks are like special moves. Like, for me, I was just using like a shield, like a bubble thing, which reflects opposing shots. And other times you could use like a sonic, like, ray gun that would just decimate anybody in the target area. Which, it was pretty cool, I gotta admit. And see, these concepts are so good, but yet you got these little things that just hamper the experience somewhat. And yes, while it's true it's just little things, those little things can add up. And as everyone can tell, they're adding up right now. And that's not really good, especially for a new IP. Which then brings up, will this even try and reach a new audience? Part of me says no, because unless you have these type of features in there, which come standard on other shooters, then you're not going to attract those people, because they're not going to be interested. Even if after the update, they're still going to have to wait, so their money could be going elsewhere. Another thing to consider is that, like, some people will just be turned off by the notion of shooting paint guns, which is absolutely weird to me, but whatever. It's really personal preference at that point, in which I don't mind playing, you know? Like, I don't mind playing Call of Duty, I don't mind playing Splatoon. You know, there really shouldn't be any difference. You know, gameplay styles really shouldn't matter, but... So, the core audience is probably going to be the only good target audience, and even then, you know, some of their criticisms are warranted. And rightfully so. You know, it is a double-edged sword, because this is a new IP, and I do want to support them, because they have good ideas. They have good ideas, and they're implementing them well. But at the same time, you cannot have these niggling little details that just are going to ruin the experience for some people just trying to communicate with friends, just to gather together their friends, or even just try and relax and chill and just be able to select whatever mode and whatever kind of settings they want for their particular type of match. You know, it can be frustrating at times. And people should be offering their constructive criticism, so that way these guys can actually listen, because they've already listened before with the potential addition of party chat and the custom matchmaking in friendly lobbies. So that's a step in the right direction, and that's particularly the reason why I have confidence that voice chat will eventually be added later. But if it doesn't come, then it doesn't surprise me, because, of course, it's typical Nintendo, you gotta think about the children. You know, because this game is targeted towards all audiences, including the little ones. But even with that excuse, it's like, it really should not matter that, because we have this hypocritical mindset that it's okay for voice chat to be on something like Call of Duty, and then little kids are going to be on there. You hear them. I know you do. And then you're not going to have them for something like Splatoon, which is more, I guess, friendlier to children. So, while I understand the target audience, even though I personally think the target audience is everyone from kids to adults, it's just, you kind of need it in there in something like this. Because without it, you're pretty much lone wolfing it. Which I personally don't mind, because I usually lone wolf everything, but I am trying to be credit to my team at the same time. And that's the thing. Even if you want to get together with friends and have the option of having voice chat, I'm fine with that. Like, Smash Brothers does that at least, and Mario Kart 8 does that. Which, granted, I wish it could be more than that. Like, I wish it could be more than just, oh, just randoms chatting with each other. And if you don't feel like chatting with randoms, mute them. It's that easy. Like, all you have to do is just press the minus button, or just go to your options and just mute all. Or mute all except party. You know, it's like you can do in Call of Duty. Simple as that. Like, no muss, no fuss, all it takes is a little flicks of the control stick. And, like, people still don't want to do that. And it's like, how lazy can you be? Like, how lazy can you really be that you don't even feel like bothering to flick the control stick a couple times? You know? It's just absolutely insane. The excuses and the damage control people come up with defending zero voice chat for Splatoon. Just mind-boggling to me. But I will be buying this game eventually. I won't be buying it used. So I've seen some people say they want to buy it used when the update comes around in August. But no, I want to support these developers because they're good. They're good at what they do. It's just, they're forgetting these minor little details. And I know I've harped on that already a bunch of times in this video, but I think it worth mentioning because, you know, we gotta let them know these kind of things. Maybe because they missed them during development, or maybe they were just thinking in a different direction. Which I can respect, but at the same time, there's a reason there's standard features in shooter games like this. You know, there's quite a particular reason why you keep seeing them over and over. It's more traditional in a sense. So that's my thoughts, and overall, there could be a sequel. I don't want to. That's too early to speculate right now whether or not it'll have a sequel. But I will be buying this game full price in August, not in May. I'm gonna be waiting, but I don't mind waiting. And if you don't mind waiting either, then I'd recommend just wait till August when you have private lobbies with custom matchmaking. And you can invite friends and party up with them, then go into a lobby. See, I like that. And that's why I'm waiting till August to get Splatoon. But overall, from this test-fire beta, I really did have a wonderful time playing it. And Turf War is fun. And I can't wait to play the game modes. But again, until August, I won't be worrying about Splatoon. I'll be playing other games. Like, I'm really into Smash right now, if you couldn't tell. And I got a bunch more videos coming on Smash Brothers for Wii U. And maybe some Hyrule Warriors and Bayonetta 2 and Mario Kart 8, of course. But until next time, I hope you did enjoy this commentary. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What are you guys' thoughts on Splatoon? Do you think these little details need to be added? And do you think this game will do pretty well? I think it'll do decently well for the most part, granted that the fixes will be coming later. But again, we'll have to wait and see. So, until next time, everybody, hope you guys did enjoy. Peace, y'all. I'm out.